Most people are chasing noise, but I'm focused on 5 clean setups with volume, trend, and technicals to potentially run 100% next week. I'll break down the key levels that matter and explain why these plays stand out from the rest. Let's see how fast we can get this video to 100 likes. And for those of you who stick around until the end, I've got a surprise waiting for you guys. Now let's jump into the video. For the first stock on this watch list is ticker symbol AAOI. First off, take a look at this chart. We had that long consolidation range between $22 and $24 where price kept building a strong base. That range acted like a launch pad, and once we broke out, the volume confirmed it, which means big buyers are stepping in. Now here's where it gets interesting. After that breakout, we pushed straight into $27 to $28 zone. And right now, we're pretty much forming a flag. This is exactly what you want to see after a strong move, not a sharp pullback, but a controlled bull flag. That shows me buyers are still in control and sellers can't push this back down into the old range. Key levels I'm personally watching is this support that sits right at this $24 level. That's the breakout zone. As long as we stay above that, the bullish structure is intact. Short-term support is right around $26 where buyers are already stepping in. Then you have your resistance at 28. Once that breaks, I'm looking for a straight move into the psychological level at $30. Some of you guys might ask, why am I bullish? It's pretty simple. We've got a clean breakout from consolidation, increasing volume on the move up, and a textbook bull flag right under resistance. If momentum continues, I see this pushing into the 30 plus zone, and that's where things can really accelerate. So pretty much AAOI is definitely on my watch list this week. I'll be looking for confirmation of that breakout, and if it holds, we could be looking at the next leg higher. For the next on the watch list is ticker symbol JD. You guys hear me talk about this all the time. It's been stuck in this long descending channel, grinding lower for months, but here's the key. Within that channel, it's been forming an inverse head and shoulders pattern. That's a classic reversal setup, and now we're finally starting to see it play out. We called this out early in the Discord, and we're already sitting on almost 100% profit from that first move. That's the power of spotting these setups before everyone else. Key levels I'm personally watching right now. Support sits down at around $31, which was the neckline breakout area. As long as we hold above that, bulls are still in control. You next have your immediate resistance, which is $35. And a breakout through that opens the doors for 38 to 40. If we really gain momentum, that 40 plus level becomes the next major target. While I like this setup, you have the inverse head and shoulders reversal, a breakout from the previous channel, and big volume stepping in to confirm the move. This is exactly what you want to see when you're trading for continuation. I personally think JD still has room to run, and if this pattern keeps playing out, the next leg higher could easily push us towards that 40 plus level like I mentioned before. Next on our watch list is ticker symbol AFRM. If you zoom out on the monthly, AFRM just broke out of a massive consolidation zone that's been holding since 2021. This purple box between 60 and 70 was major resistance, and now we're finally trading above it, confirming it as new support. Notice this pattern as well. Every time AFRM pulled back, it formed these falling wedges, which are classic bullish continuation setups. And each time the breakout led to another leg higher. Right now, we're seeing the same story play out again. For those who played Alibaba with me in the Discord, by the way, we're up over 300% on that contract. The setup is pretty similar. Forming a bullish flag, consolidation, breakout, and then the cycle repeats itself. This is how you spot those perfect setups to play options, or if you want, you can swing shares. Key levels I'm personally watching is this support, which is now 70 to 72. As long as we stay above that zone, the breakout is intact. You next have resistance, which sits around 90 to 95, and a clean breakout over that opens the door straight into 105 to 110. I like this setup because this is a textbook higher low, higher high structure. Big money is stepping in, and also the volume on this is crazy. If momentum keeps up, AFRM could easily make a strong run into triple digit. We started scaling into calls on this trade in the Discord, building the position slowly while this base holds. So for next week, continue to keep your eye on this setup. Next on our watch list is ticker symbol GNS. GNS has been forming a clean falling wedge pattern on the weekly chart, which is one of my favorite bullish reversal setups. We just saw a massive 40% push, and now it's sitting right at $1.09. That's the breakout zone I'm watching closely. Here's what's important. Support is sitting right around 85 to 90, and as long as we hold above that level, this wedge breakout is still intact. If momentum continues, I'm looking for a run into 140 to 150 and possibly higher if volume keeps pouring in. Over the weeks, this stock slowly got out of my watch list, but Antonio posted this play in the Discord earlier, and then I fell in love with the setup. If you don't know who Antonio is, make sure you're following him on Twitter or see his trades in the Discord. Next on today's watch list is OPEN. We're already sitting on over 100% profit even after last week's pullback. We had that triangle consolidation back in August. It broke out clean, and then it formed another bullish continuation pattern right here before launching higher. Same exact setup, just repeating itself. That's why I love trading these patterns. History leaves clues. Remember, no stock goes straight up. Managing risk is key here. I've been trimming profits along the way, locking in gains and letting the rest ride. That way, even if we get more pullbacks, I'm never giving back everything we worked for. Key levels I'm personally watching is support around this 850 to 870. If that holds, this uptrend is still intact. And if buyers step back in, I want to see us make a push back towards $10.50 plus in the short term. We're still up triple digits on this trade. The setup remains bullish as long as supports hold, and managing risk is how we stay in the game to catch the next leg higher. If you made it this far, drop a like, and for my loyal followers, use code SWING to join the Discord. I do this every single week, but there's only 50 spots open. So if you're wondering where I post all my entries, exits, and where the whole community is trading together, the link is below. Once again, let's get this video to 100 likes, and I'll see you guys in the next video.